Hey everyone, Ardent Shadow here, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So previously I continued the story for a little bit, and then I just did some stuff in the simulated universe. And all the while, at some point, apparently Herta got lost in the simulated universe. I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. I did some bit of off-screen work. That way I could claim the silly rewards. So that's taken care of, thankfully. Oh. Wait, I'm sorry, wait, what? Current team is underpowered. How? Yeah, I'm like, everyone's over level 58. Unless they mean because I'm only going in with 3 people instead.
Talent's maxed out, firing on all cylinders.
Right, I forgot that I haven't given her one. I'm still trying to get her one, but... Let me see. You need to obtain relics for the empty slot. Okay. In that case... Oh, no. Okay, we have regular Silver Wolf. Your current team is underpowered again. Well, let's see, what do we got? Am I underpowered now? Well, then again, if I'm gonna send Silverwolf out there, and she doesn't have any sort of... She doesn't have a... Well, she doesn't have a good Lycone, and she doesn't have any good relics. Maybe that's what you mean, but... you know what? Why the hell not? I don't know who any of you are.
Never hesitate.
It's like, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. That won't do. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
It's like, we can just have Fei Shao come to our rescue.
Wiped him out.
And then have Silverwolf do 0 damage.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Which, there is an achievement for doing that, and I did get it off screen.
Let me teach you some moves.
Because I was using her for,
Have some sunshine.
I think, grinding for something
Never hesitate.
last night, and then, yeah.
All for the thrill.
0 damage!
Forever triumphant. You need to get spot.
Well, we're almost there.
Wiped him out.
0 damage.
Next round, real gaming. Bonus round. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable. Never hesitate. Who made the winner? Dispel the gloom. Destroy
Hey there,
the
Ninja.
skies.
You missed Silverwolf doing 0 damage.
This is Honkai. Bonus round.
As long as we have Face Shao to help us. Okay, well. Okay, this one. Magical Girl's gloves. Well. Okay, well, I guess it's official. Silverwolf is now a magical girl. I can't answer that honestly because I don't have all the equipment I need for her, but I mean, a lot of her attacks look cool. Oh, oh, well, okay, fine. So I'm here like, hey, wait a minute. Then again, I guess I have been leveling up a lot of relics lately. God, what the hell would you even give her? Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna make me... It hasn't, but sometimes it will be there like, oh, you're too... Or you have too many relics and whatever, or your inventory's full. Uh-oh. Sure, 79. It almost looks like her coat. But obviously it's not. It's for the watchmaker set. For some reason, the iPod stopped working there for a bit. Oh, 93. Well, I guess I'll take that. There, that should help for the while. Oh, I didn't do the silly login on the Hoyoverse app. Well, I guess while I do that. And of course I see someone doing a Sparkle cosplay. Without shoes on, because obviously, why would you? Yeah, I don't need to go into how some of the people in the Sparkle subreddits are. I don't think I need to. I already did once, and yeah. Yep. Jeez. I only have 2 more days. And, well, I did some bit of number crunching. I think this would be wish number 35 that I've put into trying to get her Lycone, which... Well, in any case... Right. So we're gonna be going back to Anaxa's point of view. Which was, yeah, more or less where we left off.
Be grateful for all this clamor. That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
Sure. Oh, that's right. He has the power of gun. And oh boy, we're gonna see what happens with him in the Council of Elders. And if he's gonna stab us all in the back. What? Oh. I hate that! I keep forgetting about that silly butterfly. No. It was right there, damn you! Man, it's like... I thought I was playing Honkai Star Rail, not Metroid Prime. Okay, well, I did something. There. Okay, well... At least that's finally over. Now let's go ahead and... I guess meet with these people.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord Inexagoras.
Oh yes, and then I learned that those aren't kitties. They're chimeras. They're chimeras. So, I've been calling them the wrong thing this whole time. And, well, I guess we don't see him here, but there was this one jackass who was being mean to a little chimera, and it was gonna start a side quest. But then, yeah, I'm here like, I'm sorry, I can't right now, but I will avenge you.
It's been a while, Lord Inexagoras. I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
By carefully into Lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are Antikytherians here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I guess I'm rolling with it.
I extend to you my utmost respect, revere, Titan. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves freely.
Uh-huh.
You can see them too?
You know about us. We Antikytherians perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of souls.
Yeah, because I was here, like... Well, aside from us being able to see Circeus, it's like, yeah, I figured it was only an Axa who could also, but, yeah, well. So, Lygus is special as well in that regard.
Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar. If necessary, Lord Anaxagoras, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
The demigod should know better, for such as her. Listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends. While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally.
That laugh did not sound sinister whatsoever.
She's been waiting. Follow me, please.
Well, first I'm gonna get this.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
Psh. Yeah, they definitely went all in on the whole, like, yeah, the ancient Greek kind of theme here, and yeah, he does run funny. And look, golden threads, just like he said. He runs funny and he laughs very evil. Hail, Scroob.
Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action. Whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination.
Makes sense.
In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Ah, an intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate. After all, Kefali has maintained a profound silence ever since the era Arasa, while scholars and priests alike have conveyed the message of the gods' imminent fall.
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the fruits of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world. Because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible. Please, Professor.
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
No kidding, it's like, way to roll out the welcome wagon.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Marmorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited. Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh, what a joyous occasion.
Every time he laughs, he sounds evil.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. A soldier will be here to guide you shortly. In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
Duly noted. And ignored.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just let one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
Are you trying to play some crazy game of 5D chess?
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the grove perceive another Titan.
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware, I can hear you perfectly well from here.
Okay. I'm leaving! Okay, fine, I can't. Quiet, citizen. Know where you stand. The Citizens' Assembly. The beacon of public opinion. A crucible where truth is forged. The falls cleanse away delirious dregs, while reason sharpens through the tempering of debates. So you walk around before the messenger arrives. Will do! Piggy!
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Looks like my presence here is quite unwelcome.
So it would seem. Okay, what the heck is going on here? Oh boy. Hooray! No, that just does the same damn thing. And where does this take us? Oh, never mind. The poet's silver-studded shoes. Imagine being a poet and those were the shoes that you walk around in. Where are you going?
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
You probably would have liked that, wouldn't you?
As Kephales's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
He probably doesn't care.
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
Scary.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kefali's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the God of Deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
But you're just standing there looking angry. What meditation? Okay, you can't talk to him again. Well, fine, because I don't want to talk to him anymore anyway.
Professor Anaxa! Over here!
Oh. Okay. But first, I need to do this. Okay.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the fates.
Talk about a 180.
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Crimnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the Council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line. Even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
Which is more or less what Aglaya and Phynon were kind of thinking.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Or a sign that you're a conniving snake. Either way.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours, just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
Alright, by the way, technically Anaxa is dead. The only thing keeping him alive is Circe. So, yeah, the moment you take the core flame from him, he's dead. For real. Oh, and then, well, I don't remember if you were here or not, but excuse me, Kalis is also dead. He has no soul. Apparently he died when they crashed before, and Dan Heng literally thought that he was a goner until he passed out.
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think.
So you might say that right now I'm seeing dead people.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Oh, okay. Flamefly. Not to be confused with Firefly. Can you at least tell me what's in there? Oh. Well, let's hope I don't regret this. Now kiss! Okay, no. Actually... Jeez. Okay, well I need to have him end up there. Hold on. Ah. I fell on top of him. Okay, so then... There we go. That one wasn't that bad. What are you doing? Why does this sound like the start of a joke? An elder, a priest, a merchant, and a Chrysalis are trapped in the same ruins. Oh god. I don't know. Can I answer none of the above? Okay. Yeah, that was complicated, because I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Oh. Okay, looks like you found a mural.
My. Could it be that the great tree painted in this mural is actually depicting me?
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Man.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
I don't know, ask anyone with multiple personality disorder.
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawncloud this time is not just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
The entire plan is stored in my memory, so why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old, 2 years old. Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent Seven Sages must hug his droma stall to sleep? How interesting.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows, right?
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every Titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of Thelesis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that... Since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
Anaxa, you...
I did it, teacher!
Wow, he sounds so different here. So bright and hopeful and... well...
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm, even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye.
Well, there's the answer to that question, although I wasn't necessarily asking.
Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thalesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever. I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Literally taking a page from Socrates.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival, so please depart forthwith.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. Oh. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Isn't that the Dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromus as well? You must really like those creatures.
Just taking a bit of a look here. Alright, well. Oh, wait. The Great Lake cradled by a volcano. Here the world-bearing Skyfathers spilled their golden blood into the mortal lake. The golden blood flows down with spring waters as dawn rises with the mists. No words ever break the solemn silence, and the volcano's heart beats no more. Why are you staring at me?
Go melt it down.
Oh. Capfly. I'm not a sailor. They're awfully big and have a lot of tattoos. Do I look like that? I've been looking for sailors. Are you telling me that I've been looking for myself? Oh my... Yes, I'm trying to find myself. The ultimate philosophical truth. Aye aye, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. What the... Oh my... Are you trying to do the SpongeBob thing? Aye aye, Captain! Well... He didn't commit to the whole bit. If they were actually trying to reference, like, the SpongeBob opening... Or, I call it opening like it's an anime, but you know what I mean.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives, neither of which can coexist with the other.
What radical thinking. I guess this is why the children of humanity always squabble with each other.
How boring.
You seem to be avoiding that Goldweaver person. Why don't you address her face to face?
I have nothing to talk about with her. Since you're in my brain, you can look for the reason yourself.
Oh, the leader of the Flame Chase journey and a demigod of Nestia.
You're really searching through my brain. What are you treating it as? Some sort of toy?
Regardless, you think quite highly of her, no?
That's because I'm a teacher who grades everyone fairly.
Is there something you want to tell the class? Well. Anyway, I was going to say, like, that's some very close-minded and very black and white thinking back there, but then that happened, and I'm like, okay, so he respects her, but he hates her, and like, pff, what is going on? And he even sounded a little bit flustered back there, like, yeah, is there something you want to tell the class?
And Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Alright. You do that, and I'm just gonna go walk around. How's it going? Yep, thanks for showing us the way. And now I'm going to proceed to steal these ladies' life savings. Out of my way, piggy. Okay, what about the other side? Okay, that one I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'll worry about those later.
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
You seriously sound so evil. I'm just gonna ignore you. Oh. No, I didn't read the title. An assembly for mortal debates, a theater under the God's watch. Here at the center of all beings, we dare to listen, speak, and deliberate. Reason outrules, establish laws, and pronounce death. Oh gods, does this amuse you? The theater beneath the God's watch. Fitting title.
Lord Anaxagoras, oh, I've heard so much about you.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to go ahead and kill you now. Okay, no.
Head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove calamity. Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
You just like to hear yourself talk, don't you?
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guests with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny. Even more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everyone, stand down.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
Okay, I'll hate them.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
Okay, Mr. Zubair. Yeah, it's like, I'll hate them would always pull that I'm just a feeble scholar kind of thing, and Mr. Zubair is always here like, you must act with gumption! It's like, yeah, why am I getting the academia and Sumeru vibes now?
So, you wish to start a war?
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and metal the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles. Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have supporters and dissenters, just like how there are two types of people in this world: geniuses and dimwits.
Either him and I'll hate them would get along fine, or they'd probably hate each other.
Go melt it down.
In the time before time, there was the cube. Are we really gonna use the Allspark? Okay, no.
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet there have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for failure because they refused to defend their actions. This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama in centuries. In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in Akama's history. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Era Chrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise. Could such a coincidence truly exist?
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have. As expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act in a rational manner.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as possible. Naturally, this includes the guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the Era Chrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words and just speak plainly to each other. Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers, with our words and wisdom.
Let's begin then, or I need some more time. Now let's get this over with.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy, Aglaya. She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akama, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame. A formidable opponent indeed. Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull the wool over our eyes and aid her in her savagery?
She is prepared to execute me, or she just needs vassals who will do her bidding without question.
If Aglaya required a suitably intelligent Chrysos heir, then I'm the best fit for her needs. However, it's quite evident that she has no need for a Chrysos heir who could break free of her control at any time. Since I believe in neither Titans nor the prophecy, there's no way that I would willingly walk on the path that she extols. Given how rigorously she enforces her principles, how would she ever accept a heretic such as me?
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every oppressed citizen. However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaia are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely. The city will be burned to ashes, and the citizens' blood will be shed. Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
Garnering my support is equivalent to garnering the support of the entire grove. I will be the one to shatter Aglaia's self-righteousness. Sure.
Although the circumstances are rather unfortunate from an objective point of view, it is an undeniable fact that ever since the Grove was attacked, I have become the de facto leader of the Grove. The Council of Elders needs more backing if it wishes to topple Aglaia, and it's evident that the Academy wields considerable influence. At the very least, I have served as the Grove's special envoy to Akama for a significant amount of time. Of course, this also means that I will hold a crucial vote at the Citizens' Assembly.
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity. The Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akaba that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you, my lord, how will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Akama's indomitable citizens when the opportunity presents itself? Just as you now betray Aglaia when it suits you.
How absurd. My loyalty is unquestionable.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner. However, I am afraid that I must interrupt for a brief moment. As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaia, the Goldweaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of guests today.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Chrysos heirs.
Yeah, I don't like him either. He still sounds evil.
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you are better at playing this game than I. In any case, I'm glad that she's arriving here. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaia were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable core flame. No, more like 2 core flames. After all, at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In my opinion, you should be more worried about the impending threat. If Aglaya can seize me in full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had will turn into an utter joke instead. Is this the outcome that you wish to see, Lady Kindness?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people, and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
Well, what do you know? That happens to be one of my rare talents.
We shall see, then.
I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But shouldn't you be going after more?
Dying to know what I'm after.
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answers soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
And I guess he's also who we gotta talk to.
An expected visitor. Welcome once again. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali. I have no reason to refuse you, do I?
You may not, but Kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule over Akama. She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan. Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent vessel. This comes with being the World-Bearer.
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person. Please, go ahead. Let me join you both on this journey. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the Holy Mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
I'm faster than you are. I'm not even sprinting. What the? Okay. Apparently if I get too far, he stops. Yeah, I just had to. Piggy. Oh.
Go on ahead. Take this Iannis shortcut, and the long pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything. Not even my motive.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Kefali will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You must be closer to Kefali than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
I hope things go as you say, then.
Putting a child of justice into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside down. It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world which is on the brink of destruction.
Okay, now can I grab this? It's a secret passage! There we go.
Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawncloud's peak.
What a splendid view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. All they have are magnificent facades. And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. Alright, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop shirking social interactions.
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight. Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far I can go, so just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
Wait. Is that... Cersei's? Hey, look at that.
Huh? What should I be looking at?
Okay, we see something she can't.
Am I hallucinating? Or do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Well, looks like we're gonna see a few more.
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Nice.
Nias. I know I've heard this name somewhere.
It's unfortunate. The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
How could that be? even a creation of Georios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate of destruction?
Hey, Sarces. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
This is interesting.
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
Who also happens to be a part of Nikador.
No, I have no such memory. Could you be hallucinating?
This is a departed spirit.
I can offer a greeting? This is a pilgrimage platform dedicated to devout believers. But you and Exagoras never kneel to false gods. Well then, if that's not being an atheist, I don't know what is. Oh. Okay, now we're really seeing dead people.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
Oh, there they are again.
You two again.
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes, we see you talking to your secret boyfriend, Nias.
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos. I'm guessing he's one of your companions?
Kaos? This name sounds just as strange to me.
It's also one letter off from Chaos.
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but
An alternate future.
the souls of people.
Never mind.
What? But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
Beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments. Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more sights and hear more stories.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
Well, Happy New Year, everybody.
Fine. If this is indeed as I thought, then this will be very amusing. Go melt it down.
It looks like they are worshipping this small child. Okay, I'm ignoring that.
So, we meet again. I'm sure you wouldn't mind a snooping ear.
The fact we have one of those hands there makes me wonder.
Can you keep going?
Of course. I'm just... If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
Wow.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Yep. So I guess have a good night, man. Sure. And yep, thanks for stopping by.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
Jeez.
I'm not getting anything of value from them.
Cliff and hit rock bottom, then exercise even a little.
Damn, you're that much?
I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all. Training would make me no different from those Helcalithist barbarians.
Well, there's the name Calypso again.
Calypso. She's one of the Seven Sages. A member of the Grove? No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really were one of the Seven Sages. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell? Circes?
Well then.
Daggone. Doesn't matter. I can do this myself. Looks like I'm nearly there now. The land of the dead.
Okay, I saw one of the butterflies. Okay, it's... Oh. Yeah, there's no way in hell I can reach that unless I were using the hand.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk. Alas, all that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
Why are you chanting that too?
Not sure if I want to go behind there at the risk of triggering something. Yeah, I guess I won't chance it. At least not right here. Kephalli's Lane. Devoted emissaries, heretical scholars, the lost wander, and the desperate outlaw. At the edge of divinity, we look up in awe. In a fleeting moment of terror, the long road behind fades from memory.
We're here, finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question, but all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then, let me uncover the truth for myself. Did I still fail to make it in time? Huh? So, I'm back here again. This is... I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Well, what do you know? We have a young maiden here who looks quite familiar.
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst-case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes. I have faith in him.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Polixia.
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Cersei's question.
That being, what exactly are we?
The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant. Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
Oh, okay, now we're going to Donha. There's Hyacinth.
What are you thinking about?
Just amazed at how this towering tree is Cersei's divine body. It's a majestic sight.
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the great tree.
Well...
Merely something from the past that I won't go into.
Yeah.
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Cersei's. Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars. And their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree. Because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
You're a sky priest, yet you study at a place that is home to the Reason Titan. That's rather counterintuitive.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Cersei's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them.
To literally look up at them, because it's the sky.
You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the Titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves.
Makes sense.
Yes, I didn't count on provoking the ire of a local god.
But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for.
It's just... I never thought Gray would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by his side.
Bad luck tends to come in streaks, so don't beat yourself up over it. Besides, Aglaya needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened to the Grove. Let's just make the most out of this trip and keep a lookout for any documents related to the Death Titan. They could be useful to him.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh?
There's also no rest for the wicked.
In any case, what we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground. Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
What about you? Will you be alright on your own?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith in me. I'll be just fine.
The silence in here is near deafening. With the vast amount of knowledge it holds, this academy is akin to a labyrinth of information. Even the cleverest of scholars would easily lose their way in here. I should gather my thoughts before heading in.
How to leave Amphorius, Amphorius' Titan mythology, Ardred's plight, or that's enough musing for now.
In the myths, Aquila, the Titan who reigns over the domain of the skies, is a colossal bird that overlooks the world beneath them with 100 eyes. As long as they continue to soar above the clouds, the people of Amphorius will remain trapped on the ground. Hyacinth's forebears were priests who worshipped Aquila. Nobody is more familiar with the taboos of the Sky Titan than her. Seeing how Aglaya has sent her here as a guide, it's possible that she has plans to have Hyacinth take on a trial in the future. In Amphorius, Titans are a common topic of discussion. People create myths that in turn conceive Titans. It's a tricky task to keep an objective view when among the people of Amphorius. Is there a way to step out of the situation and look at it from a different perspective?
Okay. Titans and Aeons, the Chrysosaurs and Demigods, the Flame Chase Journey, and the Prophecy, or think of something else. Well,
Titans and Eons are two distinct classes of beings. Titans can communicate with us humans, and it is not impossible for us to overpower them. Upon their demise, we can even take over their divinity. In this regard, Titans can be said to be a lot more similar to humans than Eons are.
or at least, yeah, that would make sense to me as well.
Chrysos heirs are humans who possess heroic qualities, with most of them demonstrating extraordinary combat prowess and strength. Upon clearing a core flame trial, a Chrysos heir can even ascend to a demigod and inherit a Titan's divinity. Wait. Something about that feels off. Is this a selection process of some sort?
I mean, it almost sounds like it.
Guided by the prophecy, the heroes are on a quest to reclaim core flames and usher in the Era Nova. Their efforts have seen gratifying results to date. As I expected, the prophecy is the hardest to make any sense of. But with barely any information to go on, no matter how much I ruminate on it, it won't yield any results. I should leave this for another time.
Which, now we're gonna go think of something else.
I should probably turn my attention to something else.
Which we're gonna do right now.
nobody could have ever imagined that his life would be forfeited the moment we landed on Amphorius. I should have done more to keep him safe. But it's not too late. We still have a fighting chance. The unique rules that govern life and death on Amphorius might just work in our favor and save him.
And I mean, it's not your fault, though.
The Grove is a veritable library of knowledge. Maybe they'll have records on a similar case? Please let there be one.
And well, I guess we've exhausted everything we can possibly think of.
The clock is ticking. I should search for more clues as I move. The night sky feels unusual, now that I've gotten used to the eternal light of Akama.
Okay, let's see. And alright, it's the regular Danhang, so nothing too crazy. Actually, ironically, I haven't fought any enemies since starting, so... Or, no, what am I saying? I mean, I fought some enemies for the, like, material grinding session at the beginning, but otherwise, nothing here. I really wish I could have gone for her, but, well... Okay, looks like it's another dud. Huh. Okay, let me actually double check real quick. I made 3 different wishes. What does that put me at, though? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34? Hold on. Okay, so the one the one from earlier, okay, that does show up here too, so this would technically put me at 36 pity, I think. Well, either way. Oh, pff. Man, I already forgot my way through here. Ignoring you. nothing else here. Well, I don't know how much would change, technically, but... well... it's still locked. So that hasn't changed. Black monsters are twisted in form, and and their life has turned to ash together with their souls. It's impossible to figure out their form when they were still alive.
These are the remains of a black tide monster. It does look different from the Titankin from up close. What's that underneath it? A scroll.
Okay. The Scholar's Debates. Most of it is illegible. Well, leaving only fragments of dialogue. And legible content ends here.
As I expected, the Grove doesn't forbid discussions about the sky. It's a debate between two scholars about the sky ships. Glaya also made mention of the ships when she interrogated us. A memory I'd rather forget.
You're not the only one.
I'll hold on to this for now. With any luck, this journey won't leave us empty-handed. Huh?
What is it? Hyacinth, what are you doing? Well, now I can fight some stuff.
Have some sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! Can you find the answer? Unlimited firepower! Wiped him out! Show me the way! Have some sunshine! Zero skill, all grind.
Yep, we're literally coming full circle here. Like, so long, suckers! Okay, well. I'm not going to leave her there. Yeah, it's like, fucking literally just, like, yeah, it's like, continue forward and join up with Hyacinth. Nope. So long, suckers! Well, looks like she's in danger.
That's Hyacinth. Why is she surrounded by so many monsters? As much faith as I have in her, it's probably a good idea to help her out there.
I agree with you completely.
Really now? This is way more trouble than I could have asked for.
Need a hand?
Or you could sit back and watch.
What?
I can't tell if you're serious or not. But being hard to read isn't without its perks, I suppose.
I'm kidding, Danny. Lend me a hand, pretty please. All right, now let's get him.
All right.
Guys, dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Okay, did I interrupt her?
Feeling spiffy? Let me teach you some moves!
The sanctuary is but a vision! Break!
All for the thrill!
This place is practically in ruins. What happened? There shouldn't be this many monsters here.
The Black Tide is remarkably quick to detect the light of Amphorius. So or rather, the blessings of the Sky Priest in me, might have unknowingly called them to me.
Oh.
Anyway, never mind that for now. Here, you might want to have a look at this. I found it around here and thought it might be of interest to you.
Okay, another thing of scholars debate. Most are illegible, leaving only fragments dialogue. Oh, Anaxagoras.
Anaxagoras. He's the scholar who fused himself with the core flame of reason.
This is new. I didn't know Professor Anaxa was researching the sky. He's never mentioned anything about it.
Finan said Anaxa might be opposed to the flame chase journey.
Might is an understatement. Anaxa has never been one to venerate the gods, nor has he ever found it within himself to put any faith in the prophecy. People have come to think of him as a heretic, even in a place as liberal as the Grove. Yet, it is also this very blasphemer that Cersei favors. Fate sure works in mysterious ways.
And destiny is a funny thing.
I picked up a scroll on my way here too. It looks like it may be related to the one you're holding.
Oh? Let me have a look. By the looks of them, these scrolls are records of two conversations that took place in the same setting, one after the other.
There's still much I don't know about the Grove. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Who are the Venerationalists? Was it a mistake to build sky ships? What is Anaxa's field of study? Or I don't have any more questions.
The Grove of Epiphany is home to 7 schools of thought. While all 7 schools are founded on the ideologies of Thalesis, the first scholar, each is unique in its own way. Among them, the Venerationists revere and worship the Titans the most.
Man, this place really is like the Academia in Genshin.
As the sage of the Venerationists, Euthyphro has always been at loggerheads with Anaxa. If we were to place the 7 sages on the scales of Talanton, Anaxa and Euthyphro would be placed on opposite sides to achieve balance.
So they have that much weight to their beliefs, I guess you could say.
A very illustrative explanation. Thank you.
Yep, that it was.
Nearly everyone in Amphorius has heard the story of the skyships by now. Aquila's stature is loftier than the heavens, and their divine retribution is merciless. That's why it's no use building giant skyfaring ships. Oh, but I do wonder if a supercharged mini Treaty cannon could slip past their watch.
That was a joke. Right?
She's not gonna answer that.
Newsporists primarily study the application of alchemy in soul repair. Everyone considers Anaxa a blasphemer, but that has never stopped him from sharing his ideas, no matter how taboo. If you must say that he's hiding something, then it's likely what lies beneath his eye patch. Anaxa often says that every failure brings us one step closer to the truth. Perhaps, to him, the crash of the skyship carries a different interpretation. The firmament is not impenetrable. On the contrary, it was precisely because the skyship represented the first step toward breaking free from the shackles of the Earth that it provoked the wrath of the Sky Titan and brought divine punishment upon itself. It's a shame that the majority of the Grove's research on Aquila was headed by the Venerationists, with sacrificial rituals making up a predominant part of their findings. Discourse about more esoteric subject matters in relation to Aquila dwindled even further after the skyship incident. So much so that even this scroll is completely new to me.
Don't worry about it. We'll just collect everything we can find on the Titans for now. There's something else that's caught my attention, though. This says that Anaxa is conducting secret experiments of some sort.
That's what I'd like to know. What are these experiments he's involved in? Even I, the assistant lecturer, know next to nothing about them.
Well, that's saying something.
I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what happened at the Grove?
Well, at this point... Oh. Okay, this... Just randomly standing there.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! Have some sunshine! Feeling spiffy? Let me teach you some moves! Zero skill, all grind.
Right. Now we head in through here.
This is the Library of Philia, a place where the Grove stores its collection of tomes. Other than books written by the 7 schools, you can also find philosophical texts, ballads, and religious writings from the Outlands here. Cities that desire to learn from the Grove were apparently expected to contribute knowledge of equal value to what they saw. We've had more than our fair share of hilarious episodes over the years. For instance, it's said that the Erythrocheramists